Hello friends, my name is Sanjeev Kumar Sharma. Hope you are all well. So let's discuss today linear regression analysis model in Python. We will not go in so deep with the definitions and theoretical part because I believe वो आप already Google से check कर सकते हो, राइट। आज हम कुछ प्रैक्टिकल करेंगे लीनियर रिग्रेशन एनालिसिस पर, जो एक्चुअली आपकी जॉब में, यदि आप डेटा साइंस के लिए जा रहे हो या आप मशीन लर्निंग में जा रहे हो, राइट, तो वो आपको वहाँ काम आएगा। एंड ये हम करेंगे सब पाइथन के अंदर। आई बिलीव आप सभी को पाइथन आता है एंड दैट्स द ओनली टूल विच इज बोन इन मार्केट नाउडेज। Yes, for all analysis because it's easy to use and वहाँ ऑलरेडी रेडीमेड लाइब्रेरीज है जहाँ आपको फॉर्मूलेस याद करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है। ओके, so let's begin this. So let me move to my summary. This is actually cheat sheet which I have created for you guys. ये बहुत easy है and you can easily download this from my video, and you can say this is enough for you to create a model for linear regression analysis for any case study. Steps will remain same. Let's see. Okay, let's start with the definition. A very short definition for the linear regression. As you know, linear regression is a basic and the commonly used type of the predictive analysis. As you know, it's a very clear from the name predictive analysis. That means हम कुछ प्रेडिक्ट करने जा रहे हैं तभी हम लोग लीनियर रिग्रेशन मॉडल को क्रिएट कर रहे हैं। एंड जब हम कुछ प्रेडिक्ट कर रहे हैं वो हमेशा एक डेटाबेस के ऊपर ही प्रेडिक्ट किया जाता है। वी हैव अ समथिंग इन आवर हैंड एंड वी हैव टू प्रेडिक्ट समथिंग विच इज़ नॉट इन आवर हैंड। इफ़ आई सी द सेकेंड बिग सर्किल, so it's very clear. We have to predict the dependent variable using the independent variables. Right. जो भी डिपेंडेंट्स वेरिएबल है वो हमेशा इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स पर डिपेंड होते हैं। एंड इंडिपेंडेंट डेटा इज अ ओनली डेटा जिसके ऊपर आपको अपना एनालिसिस करना है, जिसके ऊपर आपको अपना मॉडल क्रिएट करना है। एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू विल गेट द रिजल्ट एज ए डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल जो आपका एंड रिजल्ट होगा। ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द data first. So okay, if I talk about these steps, one, two, three, four, five. So I believe whenever you will create any linear regression analysis model in Python, these five steps are enough. These are enough for any case study, any analysis. Believe me, guys. We will see these all things in the details. Don't worry. ओके, सो आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं, आज हम एक इंश्योरेंस डेटा को केस एनालिसिस करेंगे। एंड फॉर दैट इंश्योरेंस डेटा द कंपनी वांट्स टू डिसाइड व्हाट शुड बी द प्रीमियम। एंड एक कंपनी के लिए बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं, देन यस यस यस, और बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स दैट हैज़ टू एनालिसिस बिफोर डिसाइडिंग एनी प्रीमियम अमाउंट किसी भी बैंक के लिए, राइट। एंड इन आवर डेटा वी हैव 13 कॉलम्स। यदि आप देखोगे इट्स एज, क्या एज है बंदे की, सेक्स, इट्स जेंडर क्या है उसका, बीएमआई स्कोर कितना है, चिल्ड्रन है या नहीं है, स्मोकर है या नहीं है। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डेटा है किसी भी बैंक के लिए। स्मोकिंग, क्लेम अमाउंट्स, हिस्ट्री क्या है उसकी, क्लेम अमाउंट्स की, कितना क्लेम किया है उसने अभी तक, पास कंसल्टेंसीज कितने लिए हैं डॉक्टर से उसने, नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स में फिजिकली कितना फिट है वो, हॉस्पिटल एक्सपेंडिचर उसका कितना आता है एवरेज, पास हॉस्पिटल केसेस उसके कितने हैं, एनुअल सैलरी क्या है, रीजन क्या है, चार्जेस क्या है। Based on these all 13 elements, you have to analyze and design your linear regression models. Right. And we will do this with only these five steps. One, two, three, four, five. One, we will import everything what we need. Two, we will do EDA. EDA means cleaning. Three, we will do the analysis of BIF. Four, we will create our model. And five, we will check our square model, how good it is. Okay, these are the sub steps, and we will go in a deep. Don't worry. Okay, so let's move the details. First, I will show you all the details things. See, the formula you can see here easily. I will not go so details. And you can see the formula. The simple linear regression is simply y equal to mx plus b. Yes, and where y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. जैसा मैंने पहले बताया, we have to analyze the data which is independent and we have to predict the data which is dependent, right? And m is the estimate slope and b is the estimate intercept. So let's begin. Before opening the Python library, let's give you the some brief idea how this cheat sheet is going to help you. Okay, आप यहाँ देख रहे हो plus points. So these are the 5 points which I discussed in earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Import EDA, BIF, model, R square. These are the same. Import EDA, BIF, model, and R square. And in detail wise, you have to just open the one by one plus. Let's do the plus first. Import. So once you open this plus, you will see there's some details for the import. Import all the libraries. First subheadings is import. I will import all the libraries. I will import Panda. I will import NumPy. I will import Matplotlibs, and I will import Seaborn. जो भी libraries मैं use करना चाह रहा हूँ, I will use only 4. That's why I have used 4. These are the things you can copy guys from here to Python directly. I will show you Python also. Let's review this checklist first, and this will really going to help you. आपको किसी Python में जाके अलग से notes बनाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, believe me. Now I will import my file. Whatever the path, your CSV file data, Excel file data, I will import through this code. I will see file, I will check all the basic elements. I will check the data, I will see the describe, I will do the shape, what is the shape of my data, I will do the information, it's a null value or not, how many heads are there, and what is the tail of this. These are basic things which I have need to check for my data. Once this first part is done, I will minus this and I will start my EDA. Yes, guys, EDA is a cleaning of my data because every time you will not get clean data in your company, you will get raw data, bundles of data you have to clean. Before analysis, you have to make it as clean as you can. So your analysis give you the accurate result. Yes. So EDA means exploratory data analysis. If there's a missing data, there's a duplicate data, there's a null values, we will remove that all. Right, you will see null. So these are the codes. You can see all the null values are there or not. Check your columns, check the mode. This is all your analysis you want. You can do, otherwise there's no necessary to do this now. Median, and you can make a column list. Now you have to replace the null, and this is the code through which you can replace all the null values if your data is objective. So this is always advisable to replace this with the mode. If your data is not objective, it's a numerical form, so this is always advisable to replace this by mean or median. Yes, you can do this by mean or median if your data is more volatile. So I would always prefer to do this with the median. Yes. You can just copy this code in your Python and you will get replace all the null values by the mode and by the mean. Now let's check after deleting all the null values. Now let's check again how many null values are there. Hopefully we will see the zero. Now let's move to check the duplicates. This is the code instance and dot duplicate. You will see all the duplicates numbers. Yes, you can delete them, no issue. You can delete all the duplicates. Now it's a time to check all the outliers. And for outliers checking, box plot is the best one I always prefer. Yes. So this is the code which will create a box plot for all the data, and from them you can see all the box plot. Okay, let's move this one by one, otherwise you will get confused. Right? No? Okay. After seeing the box plot, Let's remove all the outliers, and we have to keep running this code until and unless we see there are outliers. Yes, again I will check box float and I will see there is no outliers now. So we have completed our two steps. First is importing, second is EDA. Now let's see our Python libraries now with the same code. So see guys, this is the same thing which I show you, right? Importing all the libraries in the first step, importing my files in the first steps. This is the path you have to give while importing. This is my insurance data. Now I'm saving my shape. They are the 1338 rows, 13 columns. These are 13 columns which we discussed in our Excel file. This is my this data information, so I can see on the one page what is the data type. It's a float, it's object, float, object, float, object. No null, no null, and I can see the null values are numbers are less, right? 1329 are no null. It means others are null. Now let's begin the second steps EDA. Yes, with this help of the code, I can see how many nulls value are there. I can see the age having 9 nulls value, BMI having 3 nulls value, children having 5 nulls value, right? Yes, so nulls values are much more because our data size is not much more. As we can see only 1338 rows. So we have to ensure that there is no null values, because if this is more than 1%, this can hamper our result. Yeah, this can change our result. Now let's make a list of the all the columns which we are going to analyze. Yes. Now and change all the nulls value now. And I'm changing the nulls value with the mode who are object, and which are not object I'm changing with the mean. And checking again. Now you can see, yes, there is all the zeros. It means my data is got cleaned now. There is no null values. Yes, now can you see? Insurance shape, it's a 1338. Same columns, 13, same row, 1338. Now let's start to check out the outliners. Yes. So this is the code you have to design the box plot. Yes, for all the data, because I'm seeing making a list of the insurance column list and I. Yes. With this code, I will have multiple box plot. Yes, you can see, and you can see also I'm seeing many outliers. Yes, I believe you guys know what is outliers. If you don't know, please follow my other video where I describe what is outliers. Very details. These are outliers, and this is not good for the analysis. Before moving to our model, we have to clean these all outliers, please. Right? So let's begin to clean our outliers now. Yes. So this is the formula for counting the Q1, Q2, and IQR. This is the only way to remove the outliers. As you know, the value which is going above the max and value which is going down the minimum, it's the outliers. So this is the code. I'm removing outliers for the BMI column because in our above box of BMI, see, this is the age, this is BMI. In BMI, I can see many outliers are here. So this is the code. I will remove all the outliers. Insurance equal to insurance. My IQR of Q1 and third value plus of maximum of IQR Q3. Yes. This will delete. Now I'm deleting all the outliers for consultants, expenditure, annual salary, and checking my box plot again after deleting all the things. And now my outliers are all deleted. Yes. Now I'm checking the correlation. You can see the correlation between, if you see the correlation, it's age y BMI, it's a 0.11 only. If I see the age by the number of steps, it's a much more 0.51 because age and number of steps makes the physical strength dependent so much high. Yes, if you see the annual salary, yes. If you see the charges and number of steps, these are so high. If you see a charges, hospital expenditure 0.87, this is too high. Okay, now third steps is BIF, variance influence in factor. Let's check our checklist and let's open this BIF analysis. So what is BIF? It's a variance inflation factor when all the columns are independent. There is a BIF score for every column. On that basis, we can check which column should be removed so that correlation we will take only integer columns excluding charges column because they are the target column or dependent columns. So guys, whenever we are going to check our BIF score, this is always advisable to remove everything which is higher than the 6. Right, you will see now we will check the BIF score for the every columns and we will not do BIF for the object type because that is not possible. कॉलम्स जो न्यूमेरिकल है केवल उन्हीं का BIF एनालिसिस किया जा सकता है एंड वी विल रिमूव या वी विल एक्सक्लूड दैट आवर टारगेट कॉलम ऑल्सो दैट इज दैट इज आवर टारगेट कॉलम जो हमें फाइंड करना है जो हमें प्रेडिक्ट करना है एट द एंड राइट at the score BIF score is best 6. Anything more than 6 we will delete that things, right? So let's move. We will pull only integer value, right? So that means the columns जो objective है we will not include that in our BIF. So this is the code with help. Yes, yes. And next code is checklist. So let's move the checklist, and now we have to provide the x variable and y variable. Variable I have decided to insert my checklist. Now let's import the BIF from, yes, states model. Yes, we have to import this library first, and after that this is a code we have to run up our BIF data. And whenever we will see the list here, I will show you in Python, don't worry. And जो भी data 6 से ऊपर होगा we will delete this. So this is the code for the dropping columns which BIF score is more than 6. We will delete all the columns because as per good practice वो columns we don't include in the model building, and we will keep running this until unless all the columns come below 6. Okay, now let's move to the code so I can show you directly. See, this is the code with the help of which I will take only integer uh, columns. I will exclude all the object type and my target column, that is charges. This is my list finally, which are integer age, BMI, children, amount, and consultants, steps, expenditure, salary. I have decided X to my insurance column list. I am pulling all BIF. Yes, this is my model. So now you can see for every column for age, I am seeing BIF score is 11, BMI 26, which is much more. Past consultants is 8, number of steps is 60, hospital expenditure is 18. This is much more, right? So whatever columns I am seeing more than 6, I will delete all the things. Check. I'm dropping number of steps column. I'm running my BIF again. Now I'm dropping my age column. I'm running my BIF again. Now I have to drop BMI column. Now I can see high hospital expenditure column. Now everything looks good. No, I have to remove consultancy 9 columns. So this is the final BIF. I can see everything is below 6. Yes. Now let's decide my X and Y. Yes. Now let's move to up to BIF. Now we have to decide our fourth design model. Now we have to move to next step, designing our model. And for the designing model, we have to define x and y. Yes, I have defined x and I have defined last column as a y. I have to import linear regression. I have right from the sklearn. Now I have to import train test split from the sklearn. I have to run my train and test after my print. Yes, I have to see the shape of the train test. Now I have to define the linear regression. I have to create my model fit, and after that prediction. These all the these all are the codes you can see in my checklist. Yes, now let's see the practical in Python. See, I have decided. Yes, I have decided my x. I have decided my y. I'm importing my linear regression from sklearn model. Yes, I'm importing train and test split model from sklearn. Now I'm running my train and test model. Yes. If I see the shape, now you can see 107, 107, 1231, 1231. Now I'm deciding my log model, linear regression, and fitting my model. Yes. Once this one in the success with the same reply, it means your model got fit in the linear regression. After that, I have to predict. Yeah, this is my prediction now. Yes, 11709 10986 6600 5733. Yes, and much more. And this is a long list. Yes, on the basis of everything. What should be your premium amount? This is your prediction. This is your last result actually. Why we are doing this case study. Yes, guys, you can see we can see the premium amount now. Every lines we can see here. This is a multiple lines, right? Basis on that models which we have decided. And after that, if we check our model, how this is accurate. So let's move to the next step. This is R squad analysis. In R squad analysis, I have to import the R squad gallery from the sklearn, and after that, I have to run my accuracy. How accurate my model has given me that premium amount. Yes, if I'm seeing this prediction, how accurate is this? Let's import the R2R score from sklearn and let's run this a prediction. Prediction is an amount, right? This is what I got here. Yes, I'm testing my prediction on the basis of my test now, and my score is 90%. You can see 0.090% is correct. This is a good number, guys. I can see if I'm saying 11,709, it means 90% is correct here, right? The prediction amount is 90% is correct on the basis of my analysis. Yes, guys, this is the model building. If you see all the models, what we have done as far of now, we have done import, we have done EDA, we have done BIF analysis, we have done model, and we have R2 analysis, R squad analysis. These all are steps which always done while doing any analysis. जैसे जो इंश्योरेंस डेटा आप किसी भी डेटा को चेक कर लीजिए, किसी भी एनालिसिस को स्टार्ट कर लीजिए, आप किसी भी इंटरव्यू में जाओगे, किसी भी डेटा को एनालिसिस करने के ये 5 स्टेप्स ही होते हैं. You have to import data first, you have to do EDA, cleaning of the data, you have to analysis the BIF, you have to create a model, and at last you have to check the model how accurate it is, accuracy model of your product. Yes. So guys, this is all what we have learned now, and we have checked our data is 90% correct. Yes, our squad was 90% correct, and we have done the prediction also. How what amount as a premium should be charged from the customer on what columns. Everything is done in the simple 5 steps. I hope आप सबको ये वीडियो पसंद आया एंड मैंने कोशिश की है आपको बहुत इजी लैंग्वेज में सिखाने के लिए. यस गाइज, कीप इन टच विद मी एंड यस, इफ़ आपको पसंद आया है तो आप प्लीज़ फॉलो कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए मेरे चैनल्स को. मैं और भी वीडियोज़ की स्टडी के डालूँगा. थैंक यू सो मच. बाय, टेक केयर.